Vice Chancellor, the University of Visual and Performing Arts, Dr. Samit Hera, Director UBL Cell, representatives of media institutions, both print and electronic, Secretary Royal College Union, Mr. Aruna Samarajiva, Secretary SBS, Mr. Nerum Veeragoda, immediate past President, Mr. Kamala Bessinger, members of the Royal College Union and invitees, Project Chairman, Mr. Sumedhi Karoratna, Secretary, Mr. Nazim Etiarachi, and dining personalities of the Edex Council, ladies and gentlemen. Let me extend a warm welcome to you all for the Edex EXPO 2025 media briefing. Introducing a new features and enhanced benefits, including the incorporation of cutting-edge technology. Thank you all for your presence. My sincere thanks to all the journalists and media personnel who are present here this evening from their respective media organizations. Your dedication to highlighting the importance of education and providing a platform for various institutions and initiatives is deeply appreciated. It is because of media professionals like you that events like Expo are able to reach the public, creating change. We trust that you will give us excellent publicity into justice to the Grand Expo through articles that will inspire interviews, that will enrich YouTube videos, TikTok, that will be catalyst in making dreams come true. I also thank all our esteemed sponsors, very especially platinum sponsors, ESOP Metro Campus, APIC, Asia Pacific Institute of Information Technology, NSBM Green University Town, Universal College Lanka, Mogo Media Academy, and Edikoa University. Our gold sponsors, Select Campus, Australian College of Business and Technology, Australian Centre of Higher Education, including University Technology, and Royal Institute of the official banking partners with Sampath Bank PLC, official telecommunication partner SFG, Mobitel, print media partner Vijay Newspapers Limited, and online media Newswire and EduWire. Our strategic partners, the Employees Federation of Ceylon, the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, and Ceylon Caring Guiding Association. Education is the foundation upon which great futures are built. Whether you are looking to pursue a career in technology, health engineering, business, or any other field, know that Edex exhibition brings together some of the finest institutions and organizations, eager to support your ambitions and equip you with tools to serve. This exhibition is not just a place to discover the right courses, but also an opportunity to gain insight into the real-world applications of your education through interactions with leading employers and industry experts. This event is set to host over 100 educational institutions, 20 job fair stores with 300 leading corporates, offering on-site interviews and immediate recruitment opportunities. We also boast of 2 international pavilions for Canada and Indonesia. Local universities will also present diverse paths to higher education, enabling students to explore opportunities in countries such as New Zealand, China, UK, USA, and Australia. The careers will offer psychometric testing facilities conducted by the National Career Guidance Association, headed by Mr. Ali Jordan, which helps individuals identify a path that align with their strengths and interests, ensuring fulfilling professional journeys. Furthermore, during the Expo, Edex orchestrates free seminars that features presentations by experts, influencers, and key figures in their respective domains. These seminars are designed to inspire and educate emerging talents among the youth in their respective area of interest. We also continue to support our Loyalty Pledge program, offering scholarships to needy children up to their studies in the university. So far, we have helped over 3,000 students in the school. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting letters in bundles every day requesting for help. But our funds, facilities are limited. I wanted to share some of those feelings here, but the committee decides not to bring them here. So let's stay as that. We also have a lot of requests from the parents in the classroom. Some want to take children away, especially the grade 5 ages. And also, our college union, the secretary, Honorable Samachira, SBS, Mr. Veru, and vice principal and deputy principal, Vyas Alivar, and everyone has got together. Will you believe that some of the royalists, children in the class, take care of those who need help? So now we have brought in loyalty pledge, which Kamal started some time ago, inside the classroom now. I know for a fact there are 2 doctors in my committee. They have told the teachers, don't ask anything from these children. Please take it to my account. Now all this was possible because you ladies and gentlemen, and all of you have contributed to this worthy cause. In our continued commitment to youth empowerment, we have launched several corporate social responsibilities, initiatives focusing on the dissemination of knowledge and vision of essential facilities. Nanapana very successfully conducted the transformative of CSR activity under Nanapana District Divisional Secretariat area. We donated books to the value of 4 million rupees to 26 schools of administrative area of the District Divisional Secretariat at the auditorium. We invited the Divisional Secretary of Bhutal and Zonal Director of the Ministry of Education and the Principal, librarians, teachers of all the participants at the event. We also organized industrial visit to the secondary school students with the expectation of motivating the senior students to become entrepreneurs. The successful entrepreneurs of Bhutal Industrial Zone shared their experience with the participants, and many were evident about their differences, and they thanked us for that. And one of our entrepreneurs who was exporting herbs in powder form, making very good money. He wanted us to stay for additional 2 days and say, we pay you and we will pay all your accommodation charges. Why don't you go to these factories and deliver these pages that you have delivered? You will be blessed. So this is the little that we can. Imagine if we all get together, we can shake the world. At the Expo, our 365 activities team intended to conduct several edutainment activities during the Expo, including live demonstrations of visual arts, STEM education system, which is interdisciplinary approach for science, engineering, technology, and mathematics, appreciating the aesthetic skills of Sri Lankan youth. Situam has already launched the annual all-island art competition and conducted a similar competition for differently able students of the country, providing equal opportunities. The competition is conducted under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. Winners are appreciated with medals, cash prizes, workshop for their future development. AI-assisted art competition has been introduced for the competition to empower the students with global demands. The event is assisted by the University of Visual Art and Performing Arts. The workshop has been scheduled to acknowledge the pre-registered participation of the competition, and anti-assisted evaluation criteria will be introduced to select the winners of the competition. This is another first ever proud project of Edex. I have invited Professor Rohan Detsinger, Vice Chancellor of University of Visual Arts and Performing Arts, and Dr. Sumit Thera, Director UPSL, senior lecturer to speak about our collaboration between Edex and University of Visual Performing Arts for the Youth Empowerment for the first time in this history of Sri Lanka. Think Green will conduct the demonstration of the urban green town concept during the expo, exploit the youth for environmental safeguard. Edex Entrepreneur will collaborate with several institutes to provide the necessary guidance for the youth to motivate the national entrepreneurship drives. The edutainment area of the exhibition will provide an unmatchable experience for the visitors by experiencing live portrait drawing, sculpture, porcelain throwing, fabric art conducted by the University of Visual and Performing Arts. STEM education sessions have been organized for young students to acknowledge parents for different education methods. On the 18th Saturday, an award ceremony will be conducted for the winners of the annual competition and appreciate the participants of the University of the Visual and Performing Arts for their unmatchable skills. As a group of 4 Rollies who are volunteers in this noble cause from Royal College Union, who decide to take action to make difference, we have been doing our best for the past 21 years. Today, we re-invite you to join the quest to empower youth globally competitive. Our chief guest for the expo is His Excellency Andrew Patrick, the British High Commissioner of Sri Lanka. Education empowers youth to realize their full potential and contribute to society, and live fulfilling lives by investing in education. We not only secure the future of individuals, but we also foster a more equitable, prosperous, and sustainable world. I look forward to your articles and comment in terms of Edex, and thank you once again for your precious time this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher. Moving forward, Edex EXPO 2025 is proud to collaborate with the University of Visual and Performing Arts to promote creativity and innovation among youth. To speak more about this partnership, I am pleased to invite Professor Rohan Netsingha, Vice Chancellor of the University of Visual and Performing Arts.
Very good evening to all of you. Thank you, son. It's a privilege to come here as an old royalist from the 90 batch. Came back after serving in other countries as an academic for 30 years towards the end of my life and career, and wanted to start this job as the Vice Chancellor at the University of Visual and Performing Arts. Let me start with introducing our university to the audience, because I think most of you may have heard of us, may have not heard of us. So we are the only creative and performing arts university dedicated for teaching the arts in Southeast Asia. And it's a privilege for me to take the role as the Vice Chancellor in this institution from last year, and as a royalist as well. So, as you can see there, I'm not going to read what's in the slides. I did introduce the University of Visual and Performing Arts and the activities that we do. So let's go to the next slide, please. This is about the project that we collaborated with Edex. Again, it's really interesting and it's really good to know the fact that Royal College is leading this area, the Edex. I'm very thankful to the chairman and the collective about this. So you have heard about the activities, but what I'm trying to talk about today is an important aspect. The last one. In fact, we are interested in promoting arts integration. I heard the word STEM from the chairman. I'm pretty sure most of you don't know what STEM is, even though you talk about STEM. S-T-E-M. Normally you write it with capital letters, S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, M for maths. It sounds like Paripulu Yakadana ice cream. Yeah? What's the combination of that? Why those things are together? Long time ago, there was a conference in Hawaii, Honolulu. I was a junior lecturer and they talked about this. Professor Nussbaum was the one who introduced the notion of STEM. Right, in that I asked the question as a junior academic, what's this? Doesn't make sense to me. Right, they write E with a simple letter. And they said, okay, that's a good question, nobody asked about that. E stands for engineering, the process of producing or making. And the meaning of STEM is, in the process of making something, how to use maths, technology, and science. Does it make sense now? Yeah? How to use science, technology, and maths. But I challenged them, I said, as a junior person, we have missed one thing. When you do something, when you come up with a visionary image or something to produce something, the first thing that comes to your mind is a picture of this. You draw it, you sketch it. That's visual arts. You use the line. You know, it's one of the elements of visual arts. To draw something. So you have missed the arts. Now, STEM is not there anymore. It's STEAM, S-T-E-A-M. Okay, so I'm glad that arts integration is there. And it's not just arts integration, it's interdisciplinary. Then the word is interdisciplinary processes. It can be research, it can be teaching, it can be producing something. So AI is there, as you know, the technology changes. So it's really good that Edex is doing that and trying to help the Sri Lankans who have a lot of potential, especially the people who live outside these privileged areas. So once again, we are leading this because I'm one of the pioneers, so that's one of my missions to get there with the Sri Lankan capable community. So I'm glad that Royal College is leading that, so I'm here to support all of you. So happy to collaborate with Edex and take your vision to the next level to achieve excellence in this area. And thank you so much for listening to me. And if you have any questions, you can talk to me at the end. I think this is a very good initiative. I would like to thank the members of the committee, and especially the people from the ECU and the Hipcohen University. I have lived in Australia for more than 30 years. I worked at the University of Canberra before coming here. I was in Monash. So that collaboration is going to be there as well. We can extend that to other universities. Again, wish you all the very best, and thank you, and have a good evening.
Thank you, Professor Netsingha. We will now present a brief video that highlights Edex's mission and its ongoing efforts to empower Sri Lankan youth.
Fulfilling a long-felt need amongst the general public, Edex, the pioneer and leading education and careers portal in Sri Lanka, bridges the vast gap between secondary education and professional qualifications, and from there on to appropriate careers, which results in brighter futures for the youth and lower unemployment, higher productivity, and enhanced development for the country.
Heaven does not create one man above or below another man. It distinguishes between the wise and the fool, the very rich and poor. Comes down to very Visit Edex Education Exhibition and job fair. Know your options, trade the choice.
Edex EXPO. The Edex EXPO facilitates students to meet representatives from leading universities and other higher education institutes, to have all the options under one roof, which will help them decide the best career path for their future. And so, on the one side, The Edex EXPO attracts students in the thousands from every corner of Sri Lanka, coming from all walks of life and types of backgrounds, giving them direct access to the leading higher education and professional qualifications institutes from across the globe. And on the other, leading universities and other higher education institutes participate to share their courses with potential students, while offering scholarships and other special offers exclusively for the participants of the Edex EXPO.
We are from Sweden campus Malawi. We have been participating in this event for 15 years, and this is one of the main events that we are recruiting students for our program.
I came to here to actually, I wanted to know after my graduation, I wanted to know what should I do and how can I select a university for my MSc.
Edex Job Fair. The Edex Job Fair gives job seekers of all ages, career paths and walks of life an opportunity to be interviewed and even gain immediate, on-the-spot employment, while giving students the access to meet top corporate executives face-to-face and discover what is required to join their respective organizations, and also what it takes to succeed in the corporate world.
ජාතික සමාජ බැංකුව විදිහට අද මේ ස්ථානයේ අපේ විශාල කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයක් වැඩ කරනවා. මේ මම හිතන්නේ එක දිගටම සම්බන්ධ වෙන 8 වෙනි නැත්නම් 10 වෙනි වතාව.
Edex Careers. Edex Careers counsels, advises and guides students as they prepare to step up to the highly competitive corporate world, from choosing a progressive career path to preparing their CVs and then successfully facing interviews. Edex Careers also conducts psychometric tests, assisting and guiding participants to select the best career paths to suit their personality, skills, and capabilities. Edex Entrepreneur. Edex Entrepreneur gives budding young entrepreneurs a forum to share their entrepreneurial skills and ideas, and also get advice on how they could be developed and pursued further, taking them from just an idea to a profitable enterprise. Edex Nanabahana. Edex Nanabahana collects from the haves and gives to the have-nots, taking books and other necessities, ranging from musical instruments, sports equipment and gear, as well as office equipment such as computers and photocopiers, and delivering them to needy students in rural schools all over the country. Edex Sigma. Edex Sigma is an exhibition of art for young students from all corners of the island to showcase their abilities and expose their talents. Edex Think Green. Edex Think Green takes the responsibility of protecting our environment to heart, creating, sharing and encouraging green initiatives, helping to create a better, cleaner, greener environment for all of us. So make sure you mark the dates and visit the Edex EXPO to ensure you make the right choice when planning your future.
And next, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Aruna Samarajiva, the Secretary of Royal College Union, to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Secretary of the Royal College Union, it is my privilege to share a few thoughts with you at the media briefing of the 21st edition of Edex Education Exposition. For the Royal College Union, Edex is its flagship project, and it enables the Royal College Union to contribute towards the betterment of Royal College and its students for the last 21 years. Sustaining an event of this magnitude and significance for more than 21 years is not an easy task. Keeping up with the times, evolving and changing to incorporate current trends as well as staying up to date with the latest technology is no mean feat. I am proud to say that Edex has not only successfully navigated these complexities but has in fact excelled at it by maintaining its status as the largest and foremost education, exposition and job fair in the country. Edex fulfills this objective, and I am proud to see how much it has grown over the years. I take this opportunity to wish Edex every success, and I wish to express my deep gratitude to all those involved including the ministries, officials, sponsors, educational institutions, and other stakeholders. I want to especially extend my gratitude to the chairman of Edex, Mr. Mahendra Kalagedara, and the committee members for their time, effort, and dedication to ensure the unqualified success of this exposition. In conclusion, I wish to kindly request the media personnel present today to publicize the purpose and cause of Edex as frequently as possible as we lead up to the exposition. By doing so, youth of our nation will have the opportunity to become aware of the vast, varied and exciting opportunities that are available to them in order that they make the best decisions regarding their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Samarajiva. Ladies and gentlemen, Edex EXPO 2025 would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. It is time to introduce our platinum sponsors. ESOFT Metro Campus,
Sri Lankan private sector higher education provider creates opportunities for over 30,000 students each year. If you answered ESOFT, you would be right. Starting with IT in the year 2000, ESOFT today is a diversified education provider. Offering a range of programs from certificate up to postgraduate level. With 40 branches covering every district in Sri Lanka. ESOFT is now expanding globally with international campuses. Our vision is to emerge as the most sought-after education and training partner in the region by making a meaningful contribution towards building a knowledgeable society. Visit our main campus in the heart of Colombo and experience our world-class learning environment today. ESOFT Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Asia Pacific Institute of Information Technology, also known as APIT.
Done with your exams, make smart decisions with APIT and graduate from Staffordshire University with a prestigious British degree in business, computing or law. Join us today to achieve your ambitions. After O-levels, be a future leader with APIT. Start the NC-UK International Foundation year and transfer to the UK, US, Canada, Australia or New Zealand.
NSBM Green University Town.
අපි හැමදාම හිතුවේ දරුවන්ගේ අනාගතය ගැන. ඒ හීනවලට යන එකම අපේ ජීවිතය අපි නොහිතපු අලුත් තැනකට අරන් ගියේ. දරුවෝ ඉගෙන ගත්තාම මොන තරම් දේවල් වෙනවද? උගත් දරුවෙකුගේ දෙමව්පියෙක් වෙන එක තරම් ආඩම්බරයක් තවත් තියෙනවද?
Universal College Lanka, also known as UCL.
Congratulations on completing your A-levels. Step into a world of possibilities at UCL. Pursue a degree in business, computing, engineering or science. Complete your studies in Australia, the UK or Sri Lanka. Your qualifications will be respected everywhere. Join UCL today. Call 077 411 0000. Congratulations on completing your O-levels. Why settle for less when you can join a well-recognized Monash University foundation year and transfer to Monash University ranked second in Australia? Call UCL now on 077 411 0000. UCL, where excellence thrives. Attention students and parents. After O-levels, why settle for less? Looking for a world-class education that opens globally? Discover UCL's International Foundation Year program. Small class sizes, expert faculty, and access to UCL's renowned resources. UCL, where excellence thrives.
Mogo Media Academy.
Want to bring your creative ideas to life? Want to study media and the arts? Mogo Media Academy is the place for you. You can explore courses in animation, game development, VFX, concept art, news journalism, TV and radio production, as well as post-production. With internationally recognized qualifications and programs, you will get the practical skills you need to succeed. We've got some cool facilities too. You'll get access to Sri Lanka's only motion capture studio and fully equipped labs. And we'll give you the tools you need to bring your ideas to life. It's more than just studies. Our students get hands-on training at Edex, one of Sri Lanka's leading media networks. So why wait? The perfect way to start your career and get real-world experience starts here. Visit mogoacademy.lk or call 0117 288 300 to learn more.
Edith Cowan University, also known as ECU.
Edex University offers an Australian university experience right here in Sri Lanka with a welcoming, inclusive and collaborative learning environment. Extensive student services from the best Australian public university for overall undergraduate student experience. We believe in providing our students with cutting-edge facilities and plenty of student hangout areas. Creative spaces to study, research and access our huge resource library and collaborate with your colleagues. Take a moment to meet friends and take a quick break. With 16 straight years of 5-star teaching quality rating in Australia, we bring our dynamic, collaborative classrooms to our campus in Sri Lanka. We offer the latest computer labs for computer science, cybersecurity and game design. state-of-the-art biomedical facilities open now, with outstanding engineering labs coming soon. Join us now for a globally recognized Australian degree at Edex University, right here in Rajagir, Sri Lanka.
Thank you to our platinum sponsors for your ongoing support and for believing in our mission. We truly value your contributions. And as we move forward, I'd like to invite Mr. L.W.K. Silva, the Senior Deputy Principal of Royal College, to deliver his speech.
Representatives of our esteemed sponsors, education institutions and other corporate stakeholders, chairman and members of the Edex Committee, media personnel representing press, radio, TV and digital media. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As a deputy principal of Royal College, it is now my duty as well as my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you at the media briefing of the Edex EXPO 2025. Being one of the premier and leading education institutes in the country, and having always been at the forefront of education, empowering its students with the necessary knowledge and skills to build their own futures. While being productive citizens of the country, Royal College is also the benchmark and the torch-bearing education in the country. So I think it fitting that alumni of this great institution should share the light of education, empowering the youth in the rest of the country with the same opportunities to build and enhance their futures through their chosen career paths. As Sri Lanka's longest running premier education institution, it has had a considerable impact on the futures of many of the youth of this country over the years. Gaining insights and guidance on the best career path so that they may going on to reach great heights and achieve many accomplishments in their chosen fields. As such, considering the valuable guidance gained by the youth in selecting and pursuing their careers and succeeding in life over the years, I can happily say that all the hard work and commitment in terms of time and effort put into organizing such an event is well worth it. I must acknowledge and appreciate the vital role played by all stakeholders, sponsors, partners, participating institutes, relevant ministries and their respective officials, suppliers and last but certainly not the least, the media. Without whose support, such an event would not even be possible. I serve the media for the last because you esteemed ladies and gentlemen from your respective organizations have a great responsibility to carry the message of Edex and all its values to the youth in every nook and corner of this country. Being a professional educationist and understanding the value of taking the right decision at the right time in education, I urge all the youth across the country to attend the Edex EXPO 2025 and make the maximum use of all the opportunities made available exclusive for you. Proper guidance on selecting and pursuing your respective career paths and conclude by offering my sincere thanks to all of you for your presence here, for your support in the past and in advance, for your continued support in the future. While once again kindly reminding all of you representing the media to ensure you take the message of Edex EXPO 2025 and its value to the public. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And next, we would like to introduce our goal sponsors who have played an essential role in the making of Edex EXPO 2025 a reality. Let's take a moment to recognize their contributions. First, we have Cinec Campus.
There is one place that helps all of us achieve our dreams.
I look for a place that will prepare me to take on any professional challenge with confidence.
I wanted to graduate not just as the top of my class, but with the ability to compete in the global arena.
I wanted to grow as a person to become the best version of myself.
I was guided to a future beyond the academy. Welcome
To Cinec.
Welcome to Cinec.
Established in 1990, Cinec Campus is the largest and most diversified non-state higher education institute in Sri Lanka. Cinec is the leader in maritime education and the longest running maritime education facility. Since 2005, we have expanded our curricula to include engineering and technology, IT, aviation, management, logistics, health sciences, hospitality, law, tourism, English language, education, HR, marketing, banking and finance, and more. Our unprecedented growth can be directly attributed to our ability to consistently fulfill the expectations of the parents who entrust their children's higher education to us, as well as those of the multiple industries that look to us to provide them with accomplished, work-ready graduates. Cinec is the only institution that offers management-level training to the Class 2 and Class 1 seafarers in Sri Lanka in the fields of navigation and marine engineering. Our affiliations with universities around the globe allow Cinec undergraduates and postgraduates to sit an entire program of study right here in Sri Lanka. Our students benefit from the knowledge and wisdom of lecturers of the highest caliber, most of whom possess years of industrial experience. The industrial training and internships provided by Cinec are invaluable, enabling students to gain immense practical experience and insight, and often serving as long-term employment opportunities. At Cinec, we take pride in our ability to groom exceptional professionals. But this is not our sole aim. Our unique outlook, principles, and philosophy ensure that our graduates go into the world as well-rounded, disciplined, productive individuals, with a strong moral code, leadership attributes, and a determination to make a positive impact on the world they live in. Cinec, beyond a graduate.
Australian College of Business and Technology, also known as ACBT.
Which carries our ultimate objective, and we are never hesitant to diversify. Well,
we are celebrating a legacy of education, innovation and excellence. We have provided futures and ignited knowledge for the youth.
I've had opportunities on research, community engagement, and personal growth. It is not just an institute, it's a place where dreams and goals can flourish.
It provides a quality and flexible education for all, and we serve all the community. We are proud to be the beacon of knowledge, a source of inspiration, a home to countless stories. This 26th anniversary isn't just a milestone. It's a testament to the dedication of each individual who played a role. Come, be a part of us. We are SCGT. Happy 26th anniversary.
Australian Centre for Higher Education, also known as ACH Education.
Welcome to Australia, where opportunity meets adventure. Are you ready to unlock your potential and embark on a journey of discovery? At the heart of Australia's vibrant cities and stunning landscapes lies a world-class education system that nurtures innovation, creativity and excellence. Immerse yourself in a dynamic learning environment where renowned faculty members inspire and challenge you to reach new heights. Connect with a diverse community of students from around the globe, forming friendships that last a lifetime. Experience the richness of Australian culture and embrace new perspectives. Upon graduation, join a prestigious network of alumni making an impact worldwide. Your Australian education opens doors to limitless opportunities and possibilities. Start your journey today. Study Australia where every moment is an adventure and your future knows no bounds. Join the next semester with ACH Education. We help you achieve your Australian study dream. We offer all our services free.
Curtin University, Colombo.
Welcome to Curtin, Colombo, a beacon of innovation and excellence in education. Our diverse and dynamic campus brings together students from around the world, each contributing their unique perspectives and talents. We are a part of a global university, consistently ranked in the top 1% worldwide, with campuses in Western Australia, Dubai, Malaysia, Mauritius, and Singapore. Our well-equipped facilities provide a nurturing environment for academic achievement and personal growth. Whether you're an aspiring engineer, a lead in artificial intelligence, or a future business leader, our diverse range of programs can help you achieve your career aspirations. Our dedicated faculty members serve as more than just educators. They are mentors who represent our global campus network, inspiring students to think critically and make a positive impact. At Curtin, Colombo, we take pride in our students who actively participate and excel in leading roles within various organizations, contributing to their professional development. We believe in a sustainable future and actively engage with the community to create a better world. Your journey at Curtin, Colombo is a transformative experience, preparing you for success in an ever-changing world. Join Curtin, Colombo, a top 1% ranked university experience, closer to home.
Lyceum Campus. SLT Mobitel Nebula Institute of Technology.
SLT Training Center is now SLT Mobitel Nebula Institute of Technology, where stars are born. And just like it requires immense pressure for light elements to undergo fusion and for a star to be born, at SLT Mobitel Nebula, we are constantly evolving to grow and meet the demands of the changing times, offering industry-best courses and hands-on practical knowledge. So our students shine and lead like the North Star in the future. Here's your chance to embark on a stellar career in engineering, data science, digital technologies, business, and vocational education at the SLT Mobitel Nebula Institute of Technology, a fully fledged campus offering a variety of courses in affiliation with top-tier international universities. SLT Mobitel Nebula Institute of Technology, where stars are born.
Royal Institute of Colombo, also known as RIC.
Education is a numbers game that shelters life. But does it always have to be limited to a single kind? In the modern world, everyone is in a race towards success. Be it in school, university, performing arts, or sports, the need to succeed and stand out is more or less ever present. Royal Institute is a place where education does not limit to a single kind. It is a place where everyone is given the opportunity to win their race their own way. From excelling through school to achieving scholarships from globally renowned universities. From identifying burning potential to creating exceptional athletes with outstanding sportsmanship, Royal Institute is Sri Lanka's only place that caters to it all. Royal Institute is a place where everyone shines, excelling the numbers game that shelters life. So, the next time you let your child decide where and how they shine, remember, education doesn't always have to be limited to a single kind.
And moving on to the official banking partner, Sampath Bank PLC.
With many values that bind us beyond a transaction, Sampath Bank, we present your future.
and the official telecommunication partner SLT Mobitel. Print media partner Vijay Newspapers. Online media partner Newswire and EduWire. And the official hydration partner American Water.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has something to satisfy every thirst. For a truly premium, sustainable drinking experience. Perfect for a single serving. Made to be shared between friends. To fuel your next move. For a festive family meal. To help you stay hydrated wherever you may go. To provide healthy hydration for your whole home. And to nourish your growing family. Whatever your requirement, whoever you are, American Water has exactly what you need.
Moving on to the strategic partners, we have the Employers Federation of Ceylon, the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, and the Ceylon Career Guidance Association. And the Edex EXPO 2025 is also endorsed by the Prime Minister's Office, Ministry of Education, Higher Education and Vocational Education, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Labour, and finally, Ministry of Environment. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to our sponsors as they are the backbone of Edex EXPO 2025. We now open the floor for a Q&A session. If you have any questions regarding today's presentations or the Edex EXPO 2025, please feel free to raise your hand and our team will assist you with a microphone.
Here, and I think they are doing a lot of courses. Now these courses are very expensive, like rupees 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs, like that. But many poor students in this country cannot afford that much of amount. Now, what do you think about it? Now, don't you have an idea of asking them to reduce the charges for the sake of poor people in the country? A lot of students are very poor, but only a few are rich. They can afford that amount. But when the students are not in that position.
Thank you, Mr. Anandra. You asked the question from me and then you got me off the hook by passing on to the interview. Thank you very much, man. So, what I will do is I would like to give the opportunity to the members of the table to give some insights of their institution. And I'm sure they all will address your question. And the media personnel, please make notes and give ample publicity at your briefings and newspaper and so on and so forth. And to add to your question, this is why we have invited banks to come on board. Some of the banks have many schemes depending on what you like to select and the period that the universities are allowing them to pay on installments and so on and so forth. So, as you said, it's not an easy task. Some universities, they give them, pay after the course is completed on installment. Let's get from them what's in it for them. Thank you. Can we start with
Okay, I'm Oshani Vijayvira and Marketing Manager for Nebula Institute of Technology. So Nebula SLT Mobitel, Nebula Institute of Technology is the educational arm of SLT Mobitel. So we have been in this industry for the over 20 years, and we are affiliated with the University of Hertfordshire, UK, as well as Pearson BTech, and we offer a lot of programs. Especially these programs are, always when these students go to the market, always they have to select a program which industry requires. So our programs are in line with industry requirements. So mainly we offer robotics and AI, artificial intelligence degrees, and also data science, electrical and electronic engineering degrees, as well as we have a high national diploma. So all these students can select their pathways based on their interest. And the most important thing is that we are backed by the telco giant in Sri Lanka. So our students will have the opportunity to to get some hands-on experience, industry training at SLT Mobitel. So that is one of the key area that our students will get benefited. And for the questions that you ask, actually we have different payment plans, and also these students can select different programs based on their affordability, and we have bank loan facilities as well as payment plans, and also based on their A-level results, we offer special discounts so that these students will eligible for scholarship opportunities based on their A-level results. And this is the second consecutive year that we join Edex EXPO as the gold sponsor, and I would like to thank Edex EXPO for the opportunity, and we would like to continue the same thing in years to come, and also wish Edex committee and the team for their hard work to make this a reality, and I wish you all the very best. So can I pass the mic to the others, or any other questions?
Thanks. I think this question was more about affordability of the programs, right? Now the way how I look at it is as a education provider who represent a large amount of universities globally. Let me share my experience. There are a lot of students we onboard to Australia on fully funded scholarships. There are large amounts of internationally recognized qualification, they actually don't need to have a bank balance in their account if the opportunity is available. But they need to be academically very strong to be given that privilege. But if they are not one of those students who have that high academic performance, then there are a lot of local providers available here. As the others said, there are bank facilities available where they can pay it on installment or maybe after the program is completed. And also to let you know, even when it comes to global education, there are a lot of universities offering scholarships. We have onboarded students with 50% scholarships ranging up to 100%. But it all comes down to their academic performance and how far they want to reach in their life. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm from Select Campus. Actually, to answer that question, other than normal things like bank loans and installment facilities, most of the institutions has now tied up with the government, especially if you take SLIP, NSPM, ESOP, ICBT, and Scenic Campus. We actually have a different scheme where you call it as a government interest-free loan scheme. It was like interest-free earlier. But now what we do is we actually there are around 21 private institutions, those who have tied up with the government, and we offer degree programs for the students. Basically, we can say it's free of charge because with the period of study, you don't need to pay anything. Only thing you need to have your minimum requirement, but that is normally the 3 passes minimum the requirement to get into the government universities. So with that scheme, a lot of students can apply for any programs conducted by all these 21 institutions. I think they call application for about 50,000 students in Sri Lanka. So they don't need to pay anything while they are studying. Other than that, they get a stipend where they can cover their expenses as well. So that is, I think, for most of the institution, and for the Sri Lankan student, I think from our side as a private institution, that the thing what we are doing is basically, if you take as an example now, for our engineering programs, we are charging around 2.6 billion, but under the interest-free loan scheme, they pay only 1 million. That is also after they complete their degree. So they get another 1 or 2 years to find a job. After that, from their job, they can, in installment basis, within 5 or 6 years, they can make the course fee. So, I mean, repay the course fee. So that arrangement is there. So to answer your question, I think that is the most effective and most reasonable thing that the students can get. Other than that, we do offer bank loans, installment facilities, but this time the government interest-free loan scheme, they will hold applications. So by the time we participate in Edex exhibition, most of the students can come and get to know about the loan scheme as well, because that is basically for the students with families with low income, so they can study free of charge. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dinuka representing ECU, the first Australian university in Sri Lanka. I think the more the line goes, it will be a very common answer. Most of the universities do have scholarships that is offered. I think what I would like to add is, especially when you're running an international university, the facilities and everything that we offer to the students, it actually comes at a price. However, with the scholarships, with the bank loans and all of that, students have an opportunity, if they're academically strong, like my fellow panel member mentioned earlier, if they're academically strong, they do have an opportunity to get that scholarship and move on and pursue their studies. So I think, yeah, that's about us.
Hi, I am Vinod, representing NSDM Green University. So in our situation, we also have the collaboration with the almost every bank in Sri Lanka. So the students would get registered in NSDM Plus, and then thereafter with our admission letter, they would be able to get facilitate themselves with the student loan facility, depending on the parental income, and then the banks have that flexibility. And then on top of that, the most important thing from the NSDM point of view is we have a very strong career guidance unit for the student. From the third year onwards, they could be able to go for the industry and do a very professional job, a decent job in there. And then they could get financed themselves, so the parents do not want to worry about the employability of the student. And then we do that career guidance and then the counseling part for the students to be confident, to put themselves into a to the industry and then position themselves in the industry. So then we do that facilitation. So then from the second year onwards, after completing the second year, so students have the facility to be in the industry and they can finance themselves for their final year studies. So then those are the facilitation we have done there. And then very accurately, so NSDM also been a pioneer part of the government initiative to offer the interest-free student loan scheme. So we have partnered for the night intake also. So the students who don't have that kind of affordability could think of being a part of it, but it would take a time, but still there is the opportunity for the students who are seeking for that kind of facility.
So, good question. Affordability is a key issue, and the one and only way in which this country can move forward is by educating the youth. So at ESOFT, we accomplish this in a number of ways. Number one, you said that the cost between 2 to 3 billion rupees normally. We've actually made British education, specifically undergraduate degrees, much more affordable. So students can learn with us without having to mortgage their properties. We have very fair monthly payment plans available, where the common person would be able to finance his or her son or daughter in educating them for the future. So number one is we made it affordable. Number two is we made it within reach. ESOFT, I would say, is the largest in terms of the number of branches or branch campuses that operate in the country. Whether it is Jaffna, Medical, Shrinko, wherever, all Madhara, Dampara, Lambo, you name it, we are there. And what we try to do with that is to make education available.
Thank you, sir, for the question. I think colleagues, fellow colleagues over here have given a range of answers, so I don't wish to repeat that. I think all of us are conscious that education is expensive, but one of the things that you would have realized by now also is that we do have a range of options. There are expensive programs, there are more affordable programs. Each comes with its own unique proposition, I think, and this is why the work that maybe Edex, the Edex Committee and Royal College, why it's so important that students need to deserve that students deserve to know that we have this wide range of options in terms of affordability. And also, let me just pivot. I mean, we've talked a lot about affordability, and I think all decent higher education institutions are conscious of this fact. And I don't think we let anybody fall by the wayside. If we do, I mean, a common practice that we have at Abbott is if students do come to us with financial difficulty, we make sure that they go through, even at cost to ourselves. And I believe that is a practice across the sector. So we are conscious that, but it does come at a price, and that is the reality of things as well. Another thing that we encourage students maybe is to provide them opportunities to work their way through it and to make payment maybe after achieving gainful employment where you can pay back a decent amount. So those are all schemes, I think, that not just Abbott but a number of us subscribe to. I just want to pivot a little bit. I mean, just to get not too carried away with affordability, which is a very, very relevant question. I think one of the things that Edex does wonderfully is, you just notice the range of answers that you got. I believe the education provisions are also of equally diverse nature, and students, young people deserve to know what those options are. Coming from being in a school or being in this auditorium where I know we are all fans of good Latin phrases, let me throw one more at you. Sapare Aude, that's the motto of the University of Staffordshire that we have been partners with and has partnered with for the past 25 years. Loosely translates to Dare to Know. And I think, Edex provides young people the opportunity to dare to know. This was coined by, or first mentioned by a Roman poet Immanuel Kant of the fame of I think therefore I am. He wrote this essay on what is enlightenment, and a rough expansion of the phrase is have the courage to use your own reason. And I think the larger thing that Edex does is it provides a platform for young people to use their own reason to choose, not just the discipline, but the affordability, how they can fund their studies. All of these things are things that we can consider. How can you do that if we don't have this conversation? And that's what Edex does wonderfully. So thank you, Mahinda, Anura, Royal College, for continuously providing this opportunity year on year. So yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. Okay, I'm just catching the. I believe that's probably not what they wanted me to say here. So Apili is actually proud to. We've been associated with Edex for nearly 2 decades. So that's great, and it's wonderful coming back. We've been a transnational education provider for the past 25 years. And like one of my colleagues on the head table said, we also want to create opportunities for maybe the ordinary person to at least experience some part of their studies overseas. It rubs off on you. You get much better rounded people. We all know that when students go to industry and come back, they're transformed. If we can make opportunities for students to spend a month abroad and come back. And again, I know that this is not for everyone, but we must start small and the opportunities will grow. So we've been in transnational education. Flagship product this year is going to be a BSc in Artificial Intelligence. Congratulations again, Edex, for involving the University of Visual Arts. I think that's a great initiative. I think maybe artificial intelligence, engineering, medicine, technology, that may be the muscle, but I think we all agree that we need more art. And how can we have art without the arts? And I think that's something that we all need to be conscious of and create opportunities. I mean, just an anecdote. I mean, we specialize in business, computing, law, engineering, psychology, biomedical science, all the sciences, but we absolutely encourage our students to make movies, and not just them to get other university students to come and make movies. Explore the arts, explore expression. I think going forward that's going to be so important. So, and it's I didn't know you were going to partner with the University of Visual and Performing Arts, but that's a wonderful step. So thank you again, Edex, for that. So thank you, Edex, for, I know I'm misquoting the school motto,